Greetings and salutations. Now, what I wanted to cover in today's video was how do you know if your lead generation or marketing company is doing a good job? And one of the biggest fears that many of my clients have had in the past is that not wanting to spend a whole bunch of money and getting nothing back in return. And so what I wanted to do was, cover a few main points that I would look into to see if any of my marketing channels are working for me and if they're doing a good job. And you can do the same thing to evaluate the service providers that you have that are helping you generate clients. I am Eugene Song, and I've run paid ads and organic marketing campaigns for a multi-billion-dollar company, and now I'm the owner of Alien Leads, where we provide exclusive leads for small businesses. So to cut to the chase, the most important thing that you can do in order to tell if you have a good marketing campaign or working with a good marketing company is simply tracking. At the bare minimum, you need to be tracking how many phone calls, emails, and form submissions you receive, and from which marketing channels that you're specifically getting those from, and how many deals or how many customers that you signed up from each one of those channels. And you need to be able to attribute exactly where each one of those customers and where each one of those leads came from. From this information, you can find out how many leads you're getting and what your conversion rate is. And from that, you can also calculate out what your cost per acquisition is, which is, how much does it cost for you to get one client from this marketing channel or from this service provider that you're paying. So when you have this basic information, so we can compare these two companies, right? Company A and B, and this is how I would analyze these numbers here. Let's say this was over the course of a month and you paid $1,000 to each company. So we're going to be able to, figure out what your conversion rate is here. Let's say you got 39 leads through phone calls, emails, or form submissions. And let's say out of those 39, you closed 2 deals. In the company B, you had 15 leads, but you closed 4 deals. But your conversion rate here was much higher. So this could be possibly saying that the lead quality here is going to be better. And so it's going to be easier for you to convert these into deals. But then again, it doesn't have as much lead volume. And compare that to a 5% close rate, which results in 2 deals. Now, which company would I want to keep and which company would I possibly want to give more money to? Well, definitely, if you look at the cost per acquisition, let's say you spent $1,000 each on each company. And so now you can see that with the higher conversion rate, your cost per acquisition is going to be far superior at company B. So in this case, I might consider doubling down on company B or getting rid of company A, for example, in this case. So in order to accurately track each thing, one way you can do this is make sure that you have a unique tracking number for each marketing campaign, each channel, or each service provider that you're using. That way, at the end of the month, you can always track how many phone calls that you got from that specific marketing channel. Another thing that you can do is to sign up for a CRM or basically like a HubSpot, or we use LeadSnap. And this way, you can properly set up all the tracking mechanisms so that hey, this lead you're able to attribute each lead to a specific channel, and that way at the end of the month it's easier to organize. But if you can't do that at first, you can manually do this through a spreadsheet. And I think this is really important because if you're spending thousands of dollars per month or more on your ads campaign, it's important to know what your ROI is. If you had any comments or questions, you can leave them in this comment section down below, and I'll make sure I get back to you. And good luck with all your lead generation, customer acquisition, and marketing journeys that you have in the future. Peace.